Do you ever feel like makeup is too much for that critical meeting, but going barefaced isn't an option? Today, I'm going to show you how you can do your makeup that shows respect and projects confidence all in just 5 minutes. Let's start with the base. When every minute counts, we need products that can multitask. That's why I'm skipping the separate moisturizer and foundation steps and reaching straight for BB cream. This is an ultimate time saver. It hydrates my skin and evens out the complexion in one single step. The texture is key here. Unlike heavy foundations, this melts into the skin. It covers redness but lets your natural texture shine through. It doesn't look like a makeup, it just looks like a healthy, hydrated skin. Now that overall base is done, let's refine the details. While the BB cream unifies the skin tone, it is sheer, so we still need to target specific areas to look truly sharp. I'm using a lightweight concealer strictly where I need it under the eyes to brighten the center of the face and around the nose to reduce redness. The mistake many people make is applying a huge triangle of concealer. This looks heavy and obvious, instead, we want to be strategic. Look closely at your face. Usually, the deepest shadow is right here at the inner corner. This is where tiredness hides. A dot here instantly brightens the center of the face and mimics the good night's sleep. Then look at the nose. Redness around the nostrils can make the complexion look uneven or exhausted. By neutralizing that redness, the whole face suddenly looks cleaner and calmer. Once the shadows and redness are neutralized, our face is clean, but it can look also a bit flat. Bright office lights or overhead boardroom lighting can completely wash you out. We have to put the natural dimension back into the face. Notice I'm skipping a harsh contour powders and using the cream formula. This is the important for the invisible technique. Cream melts seamlessly into the skin and mimics real, natural shadows. Powder, on the other hand, sits on top of the skin and becomes very obvious under strong lights. The goal here is not to change the face shape or do a heavy, dramatic contour. We are just adding a subtle lift to ensure the face retains its structure and warmth. Always blend it upwards to keep the face looking lifted and energized. Now that our base is set, let's move on to the frame of the face, the brows. I'm skipping a heavy brow pencils. Today I'm strictly using a tinted gel. In a boardroom with a strong lights, heavily drawn on eyebrows can look harsh. Brushing them with a tinted gel gives the face immediate structure and polish while keeping it completely effortless and quick. Next, the eyes. When you are presenting, this is where you connect with people. We want the eyes to look open, alert, and engaged. It's a quick professional trick. I take the same bronzer as I used to sculpt my face and sweep it across over the eyelid. It takes 2 seconds, but it adds subtle depth so your eyes don't look flat and it ties the whole look together beautifully. And also, for the eyes to look open and alert, the absolute non negotiable step is the mascara. I prefer a defining formula over a clumpy, volumizing one. It gives you that definition you need, but not that clumpy look. Under the harsh office lights, you can look easily washed out, so a touch of a blush is essential to look healthy and energetic. I'm strictly using a cream blush because it mimics a natural blush from within rather than looking like a makeup sitting on the skin. By placing it slightly higher on the cheekbones, we enhance that lifted, wide awake look. And finally, the lips. In a high stakes meeting, a bold lip can sometimes be a distraction, and it requires a constant mirror checking. We want zero distractions. So I'm using a hydrating tinted balm. It gives a polished, hydrated finish, and you can reapply it blandly right before you walk into a meeting. And here is the final result. The transformation is subtle but incredibly powerful. You still look exactly like you, just the more awake, prepared, and confident version of yourself. When you feel polished and prepared, you stop overthinking your appearance and just focus on owning the room. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what is your non-negotiable makeup step for a big day. Thank you for watching and keep shining and keep glowing.